Good morning, Miss.
Morning, Miss.
Today we are going to have evaluation from this one, Bahasa Indonesia ya.
Yeah,
Okay, directly.
part B.
Oh yeah, the second part,
Yeah.
not multiple choice anymore. Okay.
Oke. Nomor 1 bahasa Indonesia, apakah cara yang baik menabung di rumah? Cara yang baik menabung di rumah dengan menggunakan celengan. Nomor 2, di mana saja kita bisa menabung? Kita bisa menabung di rumah dan di bank. Nomor 3, apakah alat yang bisa kita gunakan untuk jual beli barang? Jawabannya, alat yang bisa kita gunakan untuk jual beli barang adalah uang. Nomor 4, di manakah tempat orang jual beli? Tempat orang jual beli ada di pasar. Dan nomor 5, kapankah keadaan pasar ramai saat dikunjungi? Jawabannya, keadaan pasar ramai saat dikunjungi yaitu setiap hari.
Next.
PPKN.
Directly to second part.
PPKN nomor 1, apa saja yang termasuk lingkungan sekolah? Yang termasuk lingkungan sekolah adalah ruang kelas dan halaman sekolah. Nomor 2, apa sebutan tempat yang digunakan untuk membaca buku? Sebutan tempat yang digunakan untuk membaca buku adalah perpustakaan. Nomor 3, di mana anak-anak bisa bermain? Anak-anak bisa bermain di halaman sekolah. Nomor 4, apa kegunaan ruang kelas di sekolah? Kegunaan ruang kelas di sekolah adalah untuk belajar. Dan nomor 5, apa yang bisa dilakukan anak-anak saat jam istirahat? Jawabannya, yang bisa dilakukan anak-anak saat jam istirahat adalah berbincang dengan teman.
Topiknya di sini tentang apa?
Lingkungan sekolah.
Apa yang dijelaskan tentang lingkungan sekolah?
Lingkungan sekolah yaitu apa saja yang ada di sekitar sekolah. Misalnya halaman sekolah, ruang kelas, toilet, fasilitas, lebih ke fasilitasnya.
Fasilitas. Oke, lanjut ya. Ini PPKN tadi ya?
Iya, PPKN, Miss. IPAS ya? Oh, English. English number 1, based on the picture, can he play the piano? The answer is no, he can't. Number 2, can she ride a bike? The answer is yes, she can. Number 3, please make a new sentence based from this picture. Use can or can't. I can stand on one leg. Number 4, please make a new sentence based from this picture. Use can or can't. I can't touch my nose with my tongue. Number 5, based from story on page 98 until 99, what happened with the robot? The robot can't speak clearly.
Next.
IPAS nomor 1. Kenapa petani dapat menanam pada saat musim hujan? Jawabannya karena sungai dan mata air terisi penuh untuk mengairi tanaman petani. Nomor 2, apakah kondisi yang terjadi pada malam hari ketika kamu dapat melihat bulan dan bintang dengan jelas? Jawabannya, saya dapat melihat bulan dan bintang pada malam hari ketika kondisi cuaca cerah. Nomor 3, tuliskan 4 jenis cuaca. Terdapat 4 jenis cuaca, yaitu cuaca cerah, cuaca berangin, cuaca hujan, dan cuaca berawan dan mendung dan berawan. Nomor 4, tuliskan 4 jenis musim di negara.
4 jenis cuaca yang bagaimana nanti Miss menjelaskan perbedaannya itu? Cuaca cerah, berangin, hujan.
Sudah kita jelaskan, Miss, di pertemuan sebelumnya. Cuaca cerah itu ketika kondisi cerah, yaitu matahari terik. Sedangkan berangin dia ada angin yang bertiup lebih dari biasanya. Kalau panas kan biasanya tidak ada angin yang terlalu kencang. Jadi kalau berangin dia angin biasanya hadir, bertiup, pohon-pohon bergerak begitu. Kalau mendung dia kondisi langit yang gelap, biasanya berhubungan dengan hujan. Kalau udah langit gelap artinya akan segera turun hujan, yaitu cuaca hujan. Nomor 4, tuliskan 4 jenis musim di negara lain. Terdapat 4 jenis musim di negara lain, yaitu musim semi, musim panas, musim gugur, dan musim dingin. Nomor 5, tempat keluarnya air dari batuan ke permukaan tanah secara alami disebut dengan mata air, yaitu tempat keluarnya air dari batuan ke permukaan tanah secara alami. Health education. Number 1, what can you do to prevent tooth decay? The answer, to prevent tooth decay, I brush my teeth. Number 2, when must we brush our teeth? We must brush our teeth after meals. Number 3, what is in the school? There are tables and chairs in the school. Number 4, what facilities are in the school? The facilities in the school are toilets and wash basins. And number 5, what thing gives school water in the school? The thing gives school water in the school is water cooler.
So it's almost same the topic with PPKN, yeah? Yes, right. Because talking about facilities.
Yes, facilities.
Yeah.
PPKN.
Okay, now we go to book, Miss. English from page 94 until 99, right?
Yes.
So what is the language focus that you will display for next week?
The use of can, cannot for asking or telling about ability.
So please explain. Act you are in the class, yeah, to teach the students primary 1.
Okay, students, today we will go to the next chapter because we have done the previous one. Now we talk about a robot here. There is a story about robot, but the focus is talking about the body part in here. So we will learn about our body part. What do we have in our body? Before we go, like, oh, we have this, we have that. We can divide them into upper body and lower body. So I will ask, can you mention one of the example of your upper body? What is that? Maybe the student will ask, oh, I have head because it's up of the body. So I will explain we have upper body and lower body. For the upper body, it starts from the head until the waist. And then for the lower one, it starts from the waist until your toes. So I will explain one by one. Like in our book, we have the first one is arm. This is our arm. What is the function? We can do big movement here. We can hold things. And then we also have hand. This is our hands from our wrist to our fingers. And then we also have fingers. Of course, this one is our fingers. We have 10 fingers. What is the function? We can do small things in our fingers like counting and then writing. We can touch small thing. We can hold small things. And then how about what else? Oh, now we go to our lower body part, which means we have legs. This is our legs from our waist until your toes. This is our legs. What can we do with our legs? We can running, we can jumping, we can walk, so many things that we can do, which means big movement that we can do with our legs. Meanwhile, our foot and our toes help us to stand in stand in balance. So it helps us to stand properly with our legs. So that is our upper body and lower body. Now, because we learn about body parts, now I want to ask you using the words can and can't. Okay, what is the difference? Can we use the word can if we have the ability to do the thing? For example, I ask you, can you walk with your legs? If the answer is yes, you can say, yes, I can. But if the answer is no, no, I can't, with the T at the end of the words. So you have to know what's the difference of can and can't. Like if I ask you, can you fly? Do you think you can fly? Now the answer is no, because we don't have wings. So how do you answer it? Yes, I can, or no, I can't. I will see their answer later. The correct one is no, I can't, because we can fly. So this is about our body parts and your ability about your body parts. Like it's the connection about body parts and the ability, the function of our body part. That what can we do? Can you touch your nose with your fingers? Yes, I can. Can you touch your nose with your tongue? Maybe later the student will try. No, I can't, miss. If the answer is yes, you can say, yes, I can. But if the answer is no, no, I can't. So that's our material for this unit. It's about body part.
So what lesson can they learn from that sentence?
This one.
I can sing, but I cannot fly.
Yes,
Example.
okay. So this, because in here we want to know, we want to explain or asking about ability. So if can, it means the ability that they have in their self. I can sing because I have mouth, I can speak, but I cannot fly. I can't fly. Why? Because we don't have that ability. We don't have the wings, so we cannot fly. So there is ability in our body, and there is the things that we can't do in our body. So that's the difference. If we use can, it means you have the ability to do it. But if the answer is can't, it means you cannot. You don't have the ability to do the thing.
So beside that, what can you give the example, Miss? Another example, I mean, using can or cannot. Yeah.
Using can and cannot. I can, like before I said, I can touch my nose with my finger, but I can't touch my nose with my tongue. I can maybe when I stand up, I can touch my knee, but I can't touch my toes because it's so hard. So it's the simple explanation.
So if a person say that I can stand on one leg, is right. So what does it show about his ability? I can stand on one leg, an example. So what does it show about his ability?
The ability is the function of the leg, because our body part has their function. So if I can stand on one leg, it means yes, because we have two legs. So if you stand on one leg, it's your ability. Because some of people maybe cannot, because they don't have the balance on their body, right? Because we actually stand with both of our legs. So stand on one leg is also ability that not all people can do.
So all talks about the body
parts,
yeah,
yes.
using the language focus can and cannot.
Yes.
Yeah.
We connect it to the language focus.
Okay. Yeah. And it's better also you ask the students to give
The example,
the example,
yes, the can or
using their
can't.
body part.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
like
Maybe
that.
later we will do.
Okay, so we go to the project. What will you do for next week?
Project
English,
only
no?
for IPAS.
IPAS.
Iya,
So,
review.
jadi tentang apa itu IPAS?
IPAS kan kita belajar tentang cuaca dan musim. Jadi nanti next meeting kita akan minta siswa untuk buat mind map, seperti kita fokus ke cuaca mind map. Coba buatkan dulu mind map tentang cuaca. Ada cuaca cerah, cuaca berangin, hujan, dan berawan dan mendung. Lalu dari situ mereka tarik lagi garis dan mereka menggambar apa aja yang dibutuhkan. Kalau misalnya lagi cuaca cerah, kita pakai apa aja gitu. Itu tergantung dengan preferensi siswa. Mungkin mereka ada yang menggambar payung karena cuaca cerah juga butuh payung kalau terlalu terik. Lalu hujan, apa yang dibutuhkan? Payung juga bisa di cuaca hujan atau jas hujan. Terus mungkin bisa dari makanan juga, makanan dan minuman. Kalau cuaca terik, panas, cerah, minuman apa yang bisa kita konsumsi? Minuman dingin. Sedangkan untuk cuaca hujan bisa minuman hangat, baju hangat, seperti itu. Jadi mereka hanya membuat mind map tentang cuaca, mengklasifikasikan cuaca, dan membuat benda-benda apa yang dibutuhkan tergantung dengan cuacanya, kondisi cuacanya.
Baik. Dan mungkin ada juga CPQ yang akan Miss tanya, ya kan?
Iya, IPAS.
Oke. Boleh Miss kasih beberapa CPQ
Iya,
yang
oke.
akan Miss tanyakan di kelas?
CPQ karena belajar tentang cuaca, apakah yang dimaksud dengan cuaca? Yaitu cuaca adalah kondisi udara harian yang dapat berubah-ubah. Lalu sebutkan empat jenis cuaca. Terdapat 4 jenis cuaca, yaitu cuaca cerah, cuaca berangin, cuaca hujan, mendung, dan berawan. Lalu apakah yang dimaksud dengan musim? Musim adalah kondisi cuaca di waktu yang lama, yang tidak bisa berubah dalam waktu yang lama. Terus sebutkan 4 jenis musim. Sebutkan 2 jenis musim yang ada di Indonesia. Terdapat 2 jenis musim di Indonesia, yaitu musim kemarau dan musim hujan. Lalu ada juga sebutkan 4 jenis musim yang ada di negara lain, yaitu terdapat 4 musim di negara lain, yaitu musim semi, musim panas, musim gugur, dan juga musim dingin. Lalu apa ciri-ciri cuaca berangin? Ciri-ciri cuaca berangin dapat ditandai dengan angin yang bertiup kencang dan udara terasa dingin. Lalu sebutkan 3 negara yang memiliki 4 musim. 3 negara yang memiliki 4 musim yaitu ada Belanda, Jepang, dan Jerman. It's typically, Miss.
Itu saja. Tentang mata air ada.
Mata air, oh ya, apa yang dimaksud dengan mata air? Yaitu air yang muncul dari permukaan tanah. Air yang muncul ke permukaan tanah dari dasar.
Oke, next. Vocabulary. PPKN ya. Teduh.
Teduh adalah tidak panas dan sejuk, yaitu kondisi ketika suatu tempat terhalang oleh cahaya matahari, sehingga membuat tempat tersebut terasa dingin dan sejuk.
Fasilitas.
Fasilitas adalah hal yang bisa digunakan, yaitu segala sesuatu hal yang disiapkan yang ada di suatu tempat yang bisa kita gunakan untuk mempermudah kegiatan, seperti contohnya yang bisa digunakan di sekolah ada toilet dan perpustakaan.
Kantin.
Kantin adalah tempat membeli makan, yaitu tempat yang disediakan untuk membeli makan, minuman, atau untuk beristirahat. Biasanya bisa dijumpai di sekolah atau di kantor.
Okay, in English, knee.
Knee is the joint in your legs, so knee is the joint that connects your thigh and your lower legs. It helps us to bend our legs.
Skip.
Skip is jump lightly and playfully. Skip means jump in one of our legs and then the other legs to see our ability, and it is a fun thing to do.
Stuck.
Stuck is something that cannot move freely. Stuck means a thing that condition when a thing that cannot move or cannot remove easily. It feels like trapped.
Batteries.
Batteries is power source for device. So it is small power source for device, like to help some objects to work, because they give energy.
Only one vocabulary for next
Yes.
Second.
Second meeting.
There is another, maybe one more.
Mhm. Because only one lessons.
Yes. Lipas no ya?
Review.
Review. Education also.
Also review.
Review.
Yes.
If education review, so what is the special activity next week, Miss?
We don't have means in health education. We don't have special activity.
There is a special
Yes,
activity for
because
health education. Maybe CPQ ya?
Yes, only
CPQ, maybe can you mention some CPQ?
Okay, for CPK, like about maintain the cleanness in our body. Like, what happens if you don't wash your hair? Like, if I don't wash my hair, it will smell awful. And how do you prevent tooth decay? Like, to prevent tooth decay, I brush my teeth. And about the school, from our last week material, what is in your school? There are clean toilets in my school. And how do you keep your school clean? I keep my school clean by cleaning my table. That's the GPK only for.
Okay, I think that's all for the evaluation for today, Miss. Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, Miss.